Okay, and there you go. That's live. Hello, hi, this is another live stream. In fact, I should just mute this entirely. I don't know why I left it slightly, I don't know, ajar, but volume-wise. This is the Minecraft Live. This is this year's first Minecraft Live, because now we're getting 2 of them. So I have to sit through 2 boring presentations a year now. Isn't that great? I think it's great. The microphone is showing noise, which is a really good sign, because there's this awful habit I have of being stupid and not checking ahead of time. I'm going to check audio-wise. That's all the way down there. I'm going to tweak that a smidgen so I can hear it better. And I am still louder than it. Perfect. My voice matters most, of course, because I'm the most important person in the universe. So, isn't that swell? Now I'm hearable. Very nice. Pleasant Moon, I think. I don't know. It's someone from Hermitcraft. I do like them. They make decent stuff. Yeah, Pearl, okay. I win. Yeah, new Minecraft content drop. Changing up the spawn eggs makes sense to me, you know, as iconic as the designs are. It was a bit stupid getting, you know, like there's only so many things you can represent with just 2 colors. So, I do think they're a bit over-detailed at times, but I do like them. The multiple different mob variants based off of regions is another change I'm a big fan of. I do hope we get some other variations of that, you know, like, think back to that one creeper mod from ages back, you know, I feel like that's a bit too much. But I do like it, and I'd be happy to see that implemented. God, well, what else? What else is there in this content drop? The leaves. I like the leaves. I'm a big fan of the leaves. But I don't know. I think they should change based on the biomes, and the fact that they're like completely brown. I mean, it makes sense, but it'd be nice if there was non-dead versions. You know? God, there hasn't actually. Ugh, even worse. One thing. Okay, there you go. Loading. Yeah, I know, I like the idea of there being a bunch of smaller editions, but you do need something big enough to draw players back in. Of course you don't need to, you know, the fact we've gotten any updates at all is really nice. But yeah, I'm looking for something a bit more concrete here than just a new block type, like concrete. Remember when that was just all an update was? Here's concrete powder, here's some adjustments to colors, the end. What, we got like colored beds as well? Ooh, dark times for Minecraft. You know, they complain about updates nowadays. Nothing will compare to that right after the Frostburn update. Remember that? Here's a polar bear that does fuck all. That's it. Okay. It did also add husks, and it did add strays, and those are 2 fun mob types. But yeah. Also, now having actually played a little bit of the trial chambers, they're really good. I really, really do enjoy my time with them. They're a very fun thing to add into the game. I definitely think that we've been getting too many content drops like that recently, though, because they want to call them content drops now, which I don't like, where it's just been, here's a new thing, underground, where you can't find it. Like, we had the Trail Ruins? Underground. We had, what I just said, the Trial Chambers, yeah, Trail and Trial, well, it doesn't get confusing at all. Again, underground. Deep Dark? Where's that? Underground. I think that we need something significant enough added to the overworld, but at the same time, I almost feel like currently the above ground areas has gotten a bit too overly, you know, there's too many structures. I think a big problem with that is the village number, because you get so many villagers. It's not at all hard to find a village now, which I'm not too fond of, especially since they're making it real, like, they are the core of progression in the game. But at the same time now, with the change that they've made to having certain enchantments tied into certain villagers, you kind of do need more villages, so I don't know what the best way to handle that is. Maybe instead of having a village, it could just be 1 house with 1 villager, you know, and villages are a bit more rare of a thing, but, you know, I'm not a game designer, and I suppose at the end of the day, it is entirely up to me whether or not I seek out the villages and use the villagers, so I can't really put it on Minecraft for the lack of balance. But at the same time, they do want balance, so, yeah, entirely. It's a weird thing. Balancing a game like this is very weird considering the size of it and considering what players want, you know? But, yeah, I feel there has been a certain branch of players. I think every update does link up to a certain type of player, you know, one's for builders, one's for, like, fighting type of people, you know, one for explorers. I think they've been doing pretty decently with that. It's quite balanced, but, I don't know. Like, every update gets to be an update for builders in a sense, because every update they add in a whole bunch of new blocks. But that's because blocks are kind of the easiest thing to add. I mean, look, you've already got the collision done. You've got all that you need to do with it done. Who cares? Oh, Corellis. Hell yeah. Oh. Don't know what the hell that was, but that looks like fun. That's how you make some sort of new Minecraft spin-off, which they might announce during this. Yeah, let's talk about what they might actually have during this. New Minecraft thing, potentially. Oh, Space Buddy, is there going to be a new mob vote or nah? Oh, no! They've gotten fucking rid of that! They did say that they plan to replace it with something new, though. So we could very well see the evolution of the mob vote. But, oh, I actually once did that with my own duck thing. Glad someone else has stolen it from me. Yeah, they might replace it with something new. We might actually see what that is in this show, but maybe we won't. I'm hoping that there is something new, because I do like it when us as a community has, you know, a little bit of impact on the game. But, who knows? Who very much knows, you know? God, man. That new block they've teased where you put the water on it, I don't know what's the deal with that. You put water on it. I'm hoping it's something to do with, if you remember, TNT cannons from back in the day. Because I very much did like it. Thank God. Okay, I liked the biome votes. Also, thank God was a comment from someone. I should really get the screen at the side here working to show, like, all the people sending stuff through. I hated those. Oh. That's what thank God was for. Yeah, I really liked the biome votes, because biomes have to be updated eventually. So letting the community choose which biome was especially lacking, that was very good. And we've actually seen the update then happen, because the swamp lost, and then we got the mangrove swamps. So if they want to bring that back, I'd be really happy, because that was actually logical. You know, making us decide between 3 mobs where 2 of them will be abandoned forever, stupid. And before you say, ooh, but you know, they said they wouldn't be abandoned forever. No, they are going to be abandoned forever. Because they had so many golden opportunities as of late to have those mobs in there. Like, it is mind-boggling. We had a structure made entirely of tuff and copper, and yet we didn't see the tuff or copper mobs. That does not make any sense. So clearly they're either lying or just can't really be arsed, which is fair because, you know, you've already got enough mobs in the game. But with biomes, you're going to have to update them eventually to make everything consistent. So letting us vote on that is smart, is logical. Bring back that. That is what you need. You literally already had the perfect replacement for mob votes, but then you kept falling back onto mob votes. I mean, sure, most people would focus on the mob part of those things, but still. Anyway, here we go. We're in the thing. We're in the very real thing now. You'll hear me speak less because I don't need to fill up the nothing air. Right, we're probably going to see some cool animations from Element Animation and folks. Is that audio still good? Yeah, it looks still good. Yeah, this is something I don't like. A lot of the snapshots are so close to completion. Like, why not have a mob that's just a cube, you know? Like, no interesting looks yet. Riding a pig, who has done that in the last, like, while? Bar for achievements.
Welcome to Minecraft Live.
Whoa, it's not live. They're lying. I hate the way they changed the name like 30 times. It's ridiculous.
We have a packed show for you. We'll be unveiling brand new features, giving new insights from our developers.
Well, I do like insights. Exclusive from the movie? It's not as if you've already shown like 30 trailers.
It's something that might just change how you look at your Minecraft worlds forever.
Forever.
You have continued to showcase your creativity in ways
Oh,
that we
Jesus
would never
Christ.
have imagined.
Yeah.
Minecraft is more than a game.
Like, someone made a fully functioning calculator years ago. Like, how can you still be subscribed? You should be subscribed, though, if you're watching this at home.
Give you more opportunity for creativity. And there's more of that to come.
Yeah, can you add fucking vertical
Recently,
slabs,
we've started
please?
visiting some
It's like the
areas of
one thing I
Minecraft
want.
and looking into how we can improve our
I
core experience.
don't care too much, but
Whether that's
come on,
breathing
it's
new
not that
life
hard.
into existing biomes or implementing features to improve the experience. for
I
more
really like
players
Pale
today.
Force, but they always
More
spawn
on
in too
that later.
shrimpy.
And if you want even more details, be sure to catch the deep dig taking place at the end of the show.
Flint and
For now,
steel.
let's catch up
Crafting
with familiar
table.
faces who just happen to be tiny experts in our game.
Okay, the tiny ones. Thank Christ. Tiny Agnes and Tiny Jens.
Minecraft Live already? And we're doing it twice this year? And why are there now several game drops throughout the year? Help!
Yeah, it's too much. I
Not
really
right
like the
now.
pixel,
I'm busy.
what's his face, pixel
Are
creaking.
you okay, Tiny Boo?
You look confused.
Okay, they're back. I missed them so much. They're small.
Tiny Jens, Tiny Agnes, can you explain why we do game drops now?
'Cause people kept
And why
bitching.
Minecraft Live is now 2 shows a year?
'Cause people kept
And what
bitching?
are your favorite colors?
Bitching.
Minecraft Live is now 2 shows that we do.
I suspect the second one's gonna be in October.
So we can communicate our evil plans to our players.
Evil, like replacing the piston signs. Remember they tried that?
Did I say evil? I meant to say exciting.
Did mean exciting.
Oh, neat.
Whoa,
Game drops
whoa.
are our new
Right, the
release
year.
feature that we started in 2024. There will be
God.
several throughout the year. It means content drops of
Release,
varying
Jesus.
sizes, bringing the community new features.
God,
or
that Minecraft movie.
Oh, also
I'm
neat.
excited for it.
And my
And
favorite
it's gonna be just so
Beach Ball.
fucking weird.
Does
It's
that
funny.
clear everything up?
Everything except
Beach Ball
Beach
confirmed for
Ball.
Minecraft. It's gonna be in. It's gonna be real.
3 game drops, bringing
3.
armadillos, wolf
Oh, those were
dragons,
okay.
hail guard,
Those
and
were
more,
okay.
and more.
That was
Minecraft.
neat.
Don't forget the creaking.
I wish I could vote to not remember the creaking.
What? Who
He's
even
just dick. I don't like him.
Already this year, we have previewed our first 2025 game.
Yeah, with the
bringing
leaves.
new
Yeah.
nature blocks, different types of cows, pigs, and chickens.
Oh, what about
and
sheep?
Firefly bushes to Minecraft.
Oh, the bushes! Forgot about those.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's just the
That was neat. That's a neat way to bring back the fireflies.
Today, we'll be
I think
sharing
having a
details
mob
of
that
what
was
other
literally
brand
2
new games
pixels
are
big,
coming this
kind of a
year.
stupid idea.
Wow, can we call it
Like,
the
even like the whole
Tiny Food Drop?
frog thing.
I think we need to have a talk again, off camera.
Hooray!
We're gonna see him again in a wheelchair. He's gonna be, like, completely beaten to death.
Ah, fresh egg.
Oh, nice. Brick.
Oh,
Yeah, the Minecraft movie. The
Hello,
Flint and
I'm
Steel.
Agnes,
Will you do a Minecraft movie review? Ooh, that is a decent question. I was not considering that. I'm definitely watching it soon as. Yeah, maybe I should quickly, you know, wank out a video. A name? Why? Spring's alive 'cause it's spring. Whoa. Well, see, that'd be impressive if you didn't already fucking spoil everything through the snapshots.
To make them more delightful and to give them a clearer and more
Yes, so you go back to the biome vote. Remember the biome vote? Remember the biome vote? The thing I was talking about earlier? Ugh. That's a shit house. You're building a shit house. Fuck you. Fuck this. Fuck. Yeah, I think I will definitely consider making a quick video on the movie. In the same way my initial reactions I made a quick video of. I will do the same for the movie itself, I think. Just a quick little, here's my thoughts. I won't go scene by scene like I did the Mario movie. That was stupid. I'm never doing that again. Idiot. This guy, in the past, stupid. Oh, very clever, yeah. I hope you get kicked in the nuts.
Was to make the biomes feel like more different from each other and more
You haven't
and the way we've
done
that is
nearly
by adding
enough
new
for
blocks
that.
that are unique to certain biomes. We've added mob
Like, that's a
variations
little of
that
something.
occur in certain biomes, and then we've added new sounds and moving particles to add some feeling of motion as well.
I don't, they already felt like different enough, you know? It's neat to have all these extra things though, like I'm very happy to have them, but you know, it's not as if you've like overhauled every biome. We've just added a couple new blocks, which you know, is good.
Some kind of like new colors, or for like the cows, I introduced some like different horn types and stuff.
Yeah.
For the cold cow, we were
Fun,
inspired
haha.
by the Highland cattle, which
Oh
is very
yes.
fluffy and very fuzzy, very cute.
Yeah, I'm surprised
The
you didn't
hot
include
dog
a
pig,
sheep
which is
version
the red
because
bird
like
hog kind of
3 of the
inspired,
4
but it's
main
the
Minecraft
overarching
pacifist
basics and everything.
was it
And
pacifist
then,
mobs? Sure,
we
we'll go
have
with that.
the cold
You know,
or
3 of
cool
them got it, but the
chicken,
sheep
which is
just did
inspired
not
by
get any,
cold
even though
chickens,
there
which
are
have
different
some
variants
really
of
nice
sheep,
thick
especially to
feathers
different
going
climates.
on.
Bit weird. It's a bit weird, but so be it. You know,
I get to say cool chicken around the office a lot.
that guy looks like a nerd. I should beat him up.
The new sounds we've
Give him
added
the old-
sounds for
old
the
1-2.
desert, sounds for firefly bush, sounds for the leaf litter, and sound
This is very
personalities
interesting.
for the wolves.
Oh yeah, the
Desert
different wolf
biome
colors.
is a
I
really
like that.
beautiful
Now, Stampy
place.
would have lost his
You
shit
will
if he saw
start
that
to
stuff.
hear sounds of sand and wind, and hopefully you will feel the emptiness of the desert.
Yeah, you will until it turns to
The
nighttime. Then you're surrounded by
overworld
husks.
of ambient sounds attached to the blocks, so if the player removes all of the blocks, the sound goes away. And if the player
Ah.
is bringing these blocks that has sounds, you bring the sound as well.
Okay.
And we think some
Yes.
players who really want to like
Yes.
their building skills
That
and take it a
it's
bit
like in
further,
Terraria, how you can influence the
trying to
biome based
put
off of the
sounds
amount of
into
blocks
their buildings
placed.
as well.
That's a good. Well done. Yes.
The wolf sounds
Congrats.
are actually not wolves, it's dogs. I went
can
to
tell.
a dog daycare and recorded a lot of dogs.
Could you do the Mad Wolf?
I really need to beat. He is such a dork.
We've also made some other changes to add more movement to the overworld. For example, with the new Firefly bush, the block attracts Firefly particles.
I like that is an interesting way of doing it in the end, because you can also like hide it as well. I think like if you more than likely you can put that underneath the block and still get the Firefly effect. So you know what? Sure. You brought that feature back. Hooray. What the hell? What is that small blue scary? What is that? What the fuck? You're scaring me. Space Buddy. Scary.
It's harder and harder to remember which one is which. So I think the new art is just fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's logical. Maybe having like facial features on there as well was maybe a bit much, but eh. Seeing the witch one was funny. The big fuck off nose.
Villager trades so that you get more maps to take you towards other villages in different biomes, again to sort of encourage
Thank
to
you.
explore.
Can you give us something for the deep dark? For the love of fuck, I dug under like 6 mountains looking for one. Please? No, this is that one song.
Here's a summary from our friends at Element.
Oh, I love those guys. I love when they made the thing about eggs. Oh, that's those things. They were neat. Yeah, different egg types for the different biomes, cold and warm and stuff. That's weird. There's a lot of new maps. What's the new bush? What does it do? Do you put water on it and it does something cool? What do I say here? It's just a fun animation. Oh no, it's nighttime. It's gonna be an evil bush. It's gonna be evil. They've added living trees. He's past died. See, what was missing there is that Steve should have said, you know, flint and steel. I think that would have been better. Or, you know, tree. Something like that. Like, why does he want the leaf so bad? It's just a leaf. Okay, now see, that makes sense. That purple thing is also really scary. I don't like it.
Hi, I'm Emma, and I play Natalie in a Minecraft movie.
I was wondering why she looked familiar. Yeah, I don't know why they use the bees as transitions all the time now, but...
We run a competitive dance
gives the
team, and whenever we have
fucking
spare
Buzzy
time,
Bees
we
update
Minecraft
something.
together.
Remember that? Remember the update where they just added fucking bees?
We're experiencing
God.
a shared delusion. When I was offered the role of Natalie, it felt like such a cool opportunity.
Yeah, you're in a
to bring
fucking
together
Minecraft
my love
movie,
of
come on.
acting and Minecraft.
Like, no one would say no to
When
that.
I stepped on set for the first time. It sunk in that I was in Minecraft. It was such a cool moment seeing all the set pieces.
Oh
come
my
together.
god, sorry, the headless villagers there were just fucking with me.
The life-size blocky trees, the cute potatoes, and how interactive the village set was. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It felt spot on, like I was walking right into the
It
game.
isn't spot on though, because like,
We've got a great
most
set
things
of
there
stars
aren't
and an
real.
amazing set.
That most
This
things
is
there
the
aren't in the
first time
game.
Natalie and the crew have stepped into a
Psychedelics.
Minecraft
They did add
world,
psychedelics.
and they start to
Well
learn the
done for
ins and
noticing. You
outs of
get
this
2
new
points.
and very different world.
Whoa. Well, listen to that music. Boring. Boring. Snore.
Here it is! Midport Village!
Yeah, mid is right.
Who are these guys? Oh, these dudes? They're the villagers! They're total pacifists and vegetarians. You don't bug them, they won't bug you. They just like to chill,
The tiny
drink,
little kid.
and eat buttloads of bread. They love crushing a loaf.
So they built all this?
Yeah, most of it. But the good stuff you see, that's all Steve.
Steve.
You can dream about here, you can make. Zero limits. Relax.
Fuck yeah.
They're just an iron golem, local security force. But they're a bunch of big softies.
Oh, there's a snow villager not gonna bite in there.
With the villagers. Don't ever do that.
This place makes no sense.
Come with me.
I like that. I like how there's like other biomes ones like they're kind of exploring.
I got just the place, buddy.
Okay, I've seen the chicken thing before. Like they keep harping on about this one. Like I get it. It's a cool thing people would make in game.
Oh, dude, I got goose pimples just walking up on it. You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken?
Like why is there a villager working there? They wouldn't work at this.
Find out.
Actually, it looks like a butcher. Okay, fine.
The village might look peaceful for now, but later in
Minecraft.
the movie, it's the center of a ton of action.
Yeah, like that's just fun, okay? I don't care what anyone says. Seeing stuff like stupid Minecraft shit in like live action, I like it. Okay? Sue me. You know, I want to see a bubble elevator made in the live action Minecraft movie. And they joke about how you go into it, you get shot up, but then you're wet and damp. It's just cool, okay? Like, they've said in the past, they were making...
in-game live event where you can play mini games inspired by the movie and even
Yeah,
earn
exclusive
an
cape, yeah.
cape.
They said that in the movie they made it live action because no one else could. And I respect that immensely, you know? Like, yeah, you couldn't... No one else could make something like that. Oh, they've tried to make it in-game. That's fun. No one else could make a Minecraft movie in live action. So I respect them for doing it. Even if there's a lot of stuff in here that isn't actually in the game. Like, look, you've got all these flowers and all these types of trees that they've added just for this one shitty Bedrock fucking add-on. And, like... You could put it into the actual game. That's what pisses me off. Just have some of these things actually in the game. Make the additions. Stop teasing us with these cool things and not fucking adding them. Like, so much development time is spent on this, and it makes sense because people buy this kind of shit, you know? It's a way they actually get money still, but... Like, just add it into the actual fucking game. You know? You add new types of mobs, that's new types of plushes you can make. That's something. Okay. I mean, fuck it. I'll probably earn the cape. I might even stream that. That's twice they focused on Enderman now.
I'm very much looking forward to share.
Here comes the end update, guys! The end update! Fuck! Fuck off! If it's...
first come to Bedrock in a few months. And we can see it as the start of a new journey. And Jens and Jasper are here to talk more about it.
Don't like where this is going. This is going to be something evil. Right? Tiny Ends was right earlier. Evil.
We would create the art for Minecraft's new features as we were developing them.
Yes.
I made the pixel art for lots of things. And
that has
though
not been
I enjoyed
replaced.
doing that, I wouldn't call myself an artist.
Yeah.
Over time, and after seeing all the cool things players were making, we decided that vanilla Minecraft deserved something better.
So you replaced all
so
of them, I remember that.
dedicated visual artists to work on the game.
Yeah.
World of Colors was the first update to include their work.
Okay.
Simple style also encouraged players to create their own textures and shaders to customize the look of the game.
That's correct.
Now we are very excited to show you
Minecraft
the next step of
RTX.
Minecraft's visual design. A new look that still stays true to our creative principles.
We are about to
I'm proud
see
present
something that
vibrant
everyone is going to shit. Okay, so they've just put shaders into regular Minecraft.
Vibrant visuals is a visual upgrade of
they've just put shaders into the game.
All the visuals and everything you see, but it doesn't influence gameplay. When you enter the game, there's an immediate sense of wonder. You see the sun shining through the trees.
Oh, the leaves? Okay, the leaves don't wiggle. That's good. I never really liked that.
It makes the game like have a really epic scale, and it's so much more interesting to
they've just added in fucking shaders. That's great. I like how shaders are now being made like by people getting paid to make them.
This is because we have used a method that allows us to create extra textures for every texture, and this will enhance how the lighting
Anyone who thinks there will do an end update's gonna be disappointed.
Our emissive textures, so stuff actually
Shut
glows
up.
now, like spider eyes or enderman eyes.
I know, with an end update, I would like
In the
like
Lush Caves
the
also,
end
those are
credits
very nice,
to be
with
moved
all the
till
glow
after
there
you've
as
already
well.
gotten Elytra somehow. Because
you're
the whole
building
point
your
of that is
house,
supposed to be the
you
end
might
of your
wanna
journey.
keep it
Everything you do from
now,
then on is just
because
sticking
you're
around.
likely
But like,
to make it face
everyone
the
wants to
same.
get to Elytra and
Just
Shulker
compared
Box
to
stage.
before,
So just
now
add in a
the
new
light
phase to the
actually
boss
shines through
afterwards. You find him in
windows and light up your room.
the end waste or whatever. But yeah,
In the past,
I
we
like
never
how they are
had
now
access
doing an
to
official form of
features on
shaders.
the
That's a
worlds.
very
I
fucking
tended
good
to
thing. Like,
do them when
very
it
good.
was dawn or dusk in the day and night cycle, because that gave the most interesting
Oh
contrast.
god.
Now with vibrant visuals,
I kind of feel
breaking
bad for all the
light
shader
and
scripters
shadows,
though, because like they're out of a
give
job.
a much more
Thousands of
create
people have just
very
lost their
interesting
jobs.
screenshots.
Oh,
One of my
Christ.
favorite new improvements is the water. Like the water has reflection now and it looks absolutely amazing.
Why was that a player holding the Nautilus shell?
The skulk is now emissive and creates a really magical
Oh,
scene.
that is fucking
Before, it
weird.
did so as well, but now it's more immersive.
Yeah. Okay, that's fucking cool. Yeah.
One of my favorite things that the team created
Was
is the way
porn.
shadows align with the grids and pixels. I've not seen that in any other
Oh.
game, and it feels true to Minecraft.
The shadows, they add a lot of good contrast to the world. It helps put
Huh.
everything in context, and it will make the world feel a little bit more familiar. You can also see
The
in
water textures are
reflections
pixelated
that
as
they're
well.
pixelated according to the texture. This is for the sake of consistency, and we think it looks great.
Yeah, this.
So vibrant visuals
This is looking pretty damn good.
Backwards compatible with all your old worlds.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
just new fucking
carry
lighting and
on
textures
as
and
it.
shit.
With
Of course
one
it's
upload
fucking
page.
backwards compatible.
So you can play together with your friends that don't have it activated in the same server.
You don't need to explain this to me like I'm fucking 5.
When we started developing
Ah, there's some
vibrant
5-year-olds
visuals,
watching this.
we
Fine, alright,
felt
explain
that
to the
it was
morons.
important to do something new and
Like,
fresh
I get the
by
gist.
keeping it
It's
true to
shaders,
vanilla.
but official.
And I think
That's
Jasper and
good.
the team
That's
did a
something that
great
we've
job.
needed
Though we
for
are
a while
trying the
now,
first news
considering
of
how
vibrant
big and
visuals
popular
today,
shaders are.
we are at the very start of
I
the
like all
journey.
the attention to detail.
We
Like, that's
believe
one thing
this
you
is something
can't fault the
very
Minecraft
special
team
for the game.
for,
We are
is that they're
bringing
very
vibrant
attentive. They
visuals
really
to a
do
broad
care
range
about
of
this game.
devices. This
So,
graphical
fuck
upgrade
yeah.
is
Like, the
planned for
pixels are
Java,
weird, but I
and we're
like it.
exploring how to do it.
That's
But the
nice.
first version will be available on compatible Bedrock devices in the coming months.
Yeah,
I hope these new features will inspire people to create even more amazing
even
things.
more. Okay, next 7 months. Looks like your fucking Java shader creators are doing fine for now.
Thanks.
I can't. Show me the new. Show me the new. Show me the new. Show me the new. Oh, baby. I can't wait to see something disappointing.
Completely new, and I must confess I'm
Yep.
very excited.
Okay, well, if she is excited, then it must
Something
be good.
That helps you build really big structures. It's something that might make you create a completely new kind of relationship
Hold on.
with an
Hold
existing
on,
mob.
hold on.
And it's also
Bubbo,
something
bubbo,
that makes it
hold
extra
on.
precious to journey
Hold-
through the Minecraft world together
Hold on.
with your friends.
Hang about.
And it all starts with a rather special and possibly quite sad new block you find. in
Sad?
Nether.
And it's a nether block.
More precisely, in the Soul Sand Valley.
I had a feeling it was to do with
Wow,
souls when she said
these
sad.
Odd-looking bone structures.
Mhm.
But if you take a closer look, you might notice something you haven't seen before.
Because it wasn't in the game before.
It's a bit hard to tell from behind, but if you look from the other side, you will see
Aw.
a sad face. That
Is
you
it a
probably
baby
recognize.
ghast?
It's a dried ghast.
Fucking baby ghasts! Are they letting us do the thing that like the piglins are doing in the movie?
Well, it has these cute little tentacles. and
Okay, they're
sides
adding
and,
fucking baby
just-
ghasts. Wow,
just little
interesting.
grumpy face to it.
It seems very dehydrated.
It does,
Then
yeah.
you might
It's almost as
think
if there's
that
no
it's
fucking
got
water in the nether.
water on it, but there is no water in Nether.
Exactly!
So we can bring it to somewhere where there is water. We'll pick up the block from the nether,
Ugh.
bring it with us.
Don't like that.
from
That feels
the
like
nether
killing
to
it.
us through our portal, and what better way to
Yeah,
rehydrate
an uneasy
something
alliance. This
dry
builds
like
off of something we've seen in the game
put in
before.
water?
And then we wait.
An uneasy alliance. Okay.
A little bit over time is gonna start. First he's grumpy, right? Then it gets neutral, and then it's gonna start smile more and more.
Because then
Drawing it.
a ghastling is spawned.
Little baby ghast.
So
This is probably also fucked up cat sounds.
Baby. It's precious. It's baby.
He's smiling. He's happy.
They've added babies to Minecraft. Baby ghasts.
So the ghastling just floats around the.
I like this little guy. I like the cut of his jib.
Right, so yeah, that's what the balloon does. He floats and goes around, but he's also very curious.
Of course,
so
like
you gotta
balloons.
Somewhat imprint over players or mobs and just follow them around a bit until you get scared.
Okay, he's fun. I like him. Yeah.
This one will not spit fireballs, but you can feed it.
Snowballs.
It actually is quite fond of snowballs instead, of course.
Oh my god, it's almost as if I noticed them in the little fucking hot bar.
And when it grows up, it turns into yet
A
another
gastorino.
thing, which is the happy gas.
Yeah, the happy
It's a gas but happy. Says what it says on the tin.
Fly around. If the gust brings you fires, the happy gust brings you smiles.
That's
There is one more thing you can do with happy gas. You can fly on it.
Which is obviously what you long for when you see your buddy flying around in the sky. You want to go flying
fucking
with it.
aviator goggles
So
on.
if you craft a harness for your gust,
Craftable one,
you
nice,
can
nice.
tempt the gust to come closer with the harness, put the harness on, and jump up on it.
Okay, cool.
An interesting thing about the harness also is that you can use it as an indicator to see if someone is riding the gas because, it's got these goggles,
Yeah.
and if someone is riding it,
It puts them
it'll be
down.
in front of the ice.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
We have a new neat feature.
Locator
as
bar.
well, Agnes, the locator bar, right?
Don't know how I feel about
So
that.
we
Don't know how I
have a
feel
new
about that.
feature, the locator bar, which you see like at the bottom of the screen, and there you can see kind of in which direction your friends are. So then, like when you're
Like,
out
I
flying on the happy
get
gas,
it.
for example, and want to find your friend, you
Not
see,
too fond
okay,
of it.
so travel here.
Not too fond of it. This is awesome. This is true.
You can actually be up to 4 players.
Yeah, so because you're
or
sitting on the edge of the
happy
gas, the whole point is that you can use this to like build your big fuck off build without having to awkwardly get up and down. So you kind of don't need to have your stupid scaffolding anymore. Oh, 4 at once.
I think the happy gas is gonna be a great tool for our survival builders.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit like being in creative mode, but in survival, right? You have this platform that allows you to
There we go.
position wherever you want in the
Oh.
sky, and then you can just dismount and build.
You
from
can
the
dismount
position
and move
you're at, which
around.
is super convenient when working
Oh,
on mega builds,
yes.
yeah, sky bases or tall towers.
Yes.
Is super handy.
What I like is the opportunity we have with all these things. We have the dried gas with all of its decorative implications. The gas link.
I would
the
hate,
livening up
like,
of
if I see a
buildings,
dried
which is just
gas,
lovely.
I'm fucking saving
Then
him.
there is the happy
I'm
gas,
not
the
leaving any of those
wall,
little
the
friends
building,
to fucking die.
the construction, racing, and so many more things.
Very soon,
Yeah.
players will be able to try out these new
I don't
features
like
in
that. I don't like how you can
snapshot
try
betas
it.
and Previews, and we are so excited to see all the feedback we're gonna get.
Today we announce our second game drop of the year. It will start dried gas.
Okay.
Gaslings,
So
happy
pretty much it just
gas,
seems like it's a
and
gas for now.
Forward to
But that's cool.
ghastly summer.
Summer.
We also announced vibrant visuals.
Spring,
A graphics
summer,
upgrade coming
autumn,
soon to
and
more.
winter.
Oh, and
I think
the
we'll get
first
one
drop of
content drop every...
2025 is
or-
arriving on March 25th.
Yeah.
Starring both cold and warm pigs.
along with leaf litter, new leaf falling
Yeah,
particles,
again, lack of
and loads
shape
more features
of
that
different,
we don't have time to talk
you know,
about
variations.
before this gas crashes.
Before does what?
I mean, lands safely.
Sure. Yeah,
Now,
bye-bye,
if you'll
Armadillo.
Excuse me. I'm off to co-host the after show.
But that's with average size yens, Agnes.
Average size. Does that imply the existence of big
Oh, but
yens?
don't worry,
And big
we
Agnes?
can watch it together
And big
right
Boo?
now.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna stick around for that nonsense. No thank you. Go away. I'll probably watch it myself later, but I don't want to stream anymore. So, that was it. Very neat sauce, I think. Yeah, they needed a way to finally help people with the massive fucking builds. And, like, the scaffolding kind of helps. It's good for medium scale builds, you know, but for massive ones, it just wasn't up to snuff. So I think finally having this gas harness thing, having a way to have flight, really good. I like how you can get off of them and walk around on a platform. That's really good. Like, that is smart. Tying it into the ghast, there is an achievement in the game for dragging a ghast into the overworld called an Uneasy Alliance, I believe. Which, this kind of further builds off of the lore, in a sense, of Minecraft, where ghasts are just unhappy because they've fucking grown up dehydrated. So that's an interesting way of doing things. I do worry that they're a little bit too easy to get. Like, you know, you can just pop into the nether, find this easy to find biome, and like within 5-10 minutes you'll already have that. And like, yeah, sure, it takes a while for it to get watered up and then fed enough snowballs to grow into a big boy, but still, I feel like it's missing a little something to gate it from progression for a bit longer, you know? So I'm not sure what that is. Another thing I've noticed that's a problem is that it seems to have infinite flight, which, why is that a problem? Because someone could just get one, take it to the end, and I just fucking, you know, don't even need to kill the dragon. Don't even need to do that. I mean, they do if they want to, you know, get home, but still, they don't even need to do that. I don't know, I like it. I definitely like it. I think maybe the happy ghast looks a bit too close to regular ghast, but that's the point in some ways. I like the aviator goggles. I like how that's a way of showing if someone's riding on it or not. Bit weird, but yes, I very much like it. Very much like it. The shaders, the shaders thing they're doing is amazing. I always wanted a built-in version of shaders. You know, having to go and download a new thing every update, having to get it every snapshot was especially infuriating. You know, or like if you've just started a new update, you're really wanting to play Minecraft again, you couldn't get shaders. That's why I kind of stopped using them. It was just because I couldn't be fucked setting them up. So having a built-in system into the game, which is not only just shaders, but shaders like how Mojang wants them, I do appreciate that. It means that I get to have the vision of what they're going for, but also just nicer graphics. You know, as much as I like to not harp on my graphics too much, at the end of the day, they are rather important because it is, you know, I like looking at things that are nice to look at. But yeah, I like the pixelated, you know, shadows. Never seen that before. Shadows have always been crisp and perfect. Having it be pixelated is really good and does tie into how Minecraft has always looked. Plus, it's probably easier for the game to render that kind of thing. I'd imagine, at least, because if you're following the, was it 16 by 16 textures on a regular block, it means that the shadows will always only fit into that, you know? I did notice, I think, that the edges of the shadows had a little bit of the thing where it goes gray, where it's not just like black, it kind of fades from one color to another. So if I do that, will you play? Thank you. Yep, now are you going to talk about the shadows, or do I just have to... yeah. And look at me, I'm slowing things down a bunch by doing this. Yeah, okay. I like the emissive texture thing as well, you know, spider eyes glowing, this thing glowing, good stuff. All in all, definitely very enjoyable. Didn't waste my time that much, you know, it showed me things I wanted to see, and when it wasn't doing that, then it was showing cool little animations and funny little bits. So, no real complaints. I like what Mojang are doing. I definitely think the current content drop, really don't like those fucking names, it seems good, and the next one is really good as well. I dislike how everything gets spoiled by snapshots. Like, at the very least, can you not spoil the mob design? You know, just have it be a bunch of floating purple and black blocks. You know, just generic things to show the functionality, but then you don't spoil what it looks like till the update comes out. Yeah, I don't like that. And I don't like how they're called content drops. You know, it just feels so much more clinical, so much more corporate. It's an update. It's a Minecraft update. Why call it a content drop? That just seems... I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. It's a weird thing to pull them up on, but plain and simple, I just don't like it. Right, that's everything I could possibly whinge about. Minecraft seems good. Hooray. See you again in a couple months when we're back in this horse dickery. Bye-bye, subscribe.